Well, guys, we better hurry up before we lose anyone else. Well, unfortunately, without the boat, we have to move double time to make sure that we keep up on schedule. There is still far too much to see. Mr. Wonka? What? Will Violet always be a blueberry forever? No, she'll be dejuiced in no time flat. But will she still be purple in the face? Well, of course she will be. But that's what you get for chewing gum all day long. It's just gross. Mr. Wonka, if you hate gum so much, then why do you make it? Mike TV, you really should stop mumbling, and yeah, you should really just stop mumbling. You're really kind of starting to irritate me. What room are we going to next? Oh, since now we're back in, like, this pink hallway, I figured that I might as well show you some of the interesting rooms before we get to another big room. The first room Willy Wonka showed the group was the fizzy lifting drinks room, a room where drinks were made that caused you to lift off the ground. You see, this drink causes you to fly, and if you want to get back onto the ground, all you have to do is burp. You have to burp to get your way back to the ground? Absolutely, Charlie. However, unfortunately, one Oompa Loompa 60, accidentally went flying off into the air, and he was too polite to burp, so unfortunately he never came back down to the ground. Hey, can I have one of those fizzy lifting drinks? Veruca, they're not really for sale. I want one. Veruca, calm down. Daddy will get you a fizzy lifting drink as soon as we get home. Ugh, why can't I ever get what I want? Mr. Wonka, what are these? Oh, these are square candies that look round. We, that's impossible. Square candies can't look round. Yeah, they look completely square to me. Well, they are square. I never said that they weren't. It's just that they are square candies, but they look round. Wait, so you're saying that they're square, but they look round? Absolutely, they look everywhere in the room. That's interesting. I know it is, Mr. Salt. It's absolutely interesting. The next room Willy Wonka showed the group was the nut sorting room, a room where, well, you'll see in a minute how important it is. Well, everyone, welcome to the nut room, but I urge you not to go in and disturb the squirrels. Wait, there's squirrels in here? Mr. Wonka, I thought you'd use some other sorting machine to sort your nuts. Absolutely not. I insist on using squirrels. But why use squirrels and not Oompa Loompas? Well, Mike, squirrels are the only creatures on the planet who are capable of getting the whole walnut out of its shell almost every single time. The Oompa Loompas love breaking the walnut in two. Therefore, I have to have squirrels to do the job. Aren't they just wonderful the way that they get those nuts out of those shells? And if it's a bad nut, they don't bother to open it. They just throw it down the garbage chute. Look, demonstrate them now. Look how they tap the nut with their knuckles to make sure that it's not bad. Oh, look. I think that squirrel's got a bad nut now. Shoot. You see, they just throw the bad nuts down the garbage chute. And if the nut's good, well, then it's shipped into making nut chocolate. Isn't that neat? It's absolutely brilliant. I never thought you could have squirrels do jobs in a factory. It's absolutely amazing. Daddy, I want a squirrel. Get me one of those squirrels. I want one. Veruca dear, you have so many marvelous pets at home that I'm pretty sure you don't need a squirrel. And besides, these squirrels all belong to Mr. Wonka. I don't care about that, Daddy. I want a squirrel. All I've got at home is 2 dogs and 4 cats and 6 bunny rabbits and 2 parakeets and 3 canaries and a green parrot and a turtle and a cage of white mice and a bowl of goldfish and 2 kangaroos and 3 porcupines and 2 raccoons and 4 billy goats and a silly old hamster. I want a squirrel! Alright, Veruca. Daddy will get you a squirrel as soon as he possibly can. But I don't want any old squirrel, Daddy. I want a trained squirrel. Alright, Mr. Wonka? What is it, Mr. Salt? My darling Veruca wants one of your squirrels. Whoa, how much do you want for one of these squirrels? Name your price. Come on, Mr. Wonka, get me the squirrel. Oh, here's the kicker. These squirrels are not for sale. Veruca can't have a squirrel. Daddy! I'm sorry, darling. Mr. Wonka is being unreasonable. How dare you? Fine. If you won't get me a squirrel, I'll get one myself. Veruca? Little girl, you better want to come back here. Oh no, is she gonna try steal the squirrel? Veruca, come back here at once. But there was no stopping Veruca. She came across one of the squirrels. All right. I'll have you. Ow! Ow! What are you doing to me? Daddy, get these squirrels off me! Veruca, she's being attacked by squirrels. Do something about it. Oh, sorry, Mr. Salt, but it looks like the gate is locked, so I can't go in. Unless, of course, if I try to find a key. That's not a key. Whatever, just try to unlock the door. Don't worry, I'll find the way to unlock this gate eventually. Let go of me. What do you think you're doing? Daddy! Veruca, hurry. I'm trying. This door is so difficult to get open. It looks like Mr. Wonka is stalling. Yeah, I think that is what he is doing, Charlie. The girl's being attacked. Why aren't you doing anything? Oh, I can't get this door open. Give me a minute. They have me pinned down. Daddy, I want them to stop. Mr. Wonka, what are they doing? Well, Charlie, they're testing to see if she's a bad nut. Woo! Oh my goodness, she is a bad nut after all. Where are you taking me? Daddy, help! Save her, for goodness sake. I can't, Mr. Salt, the gate is locked. What do you mean by that? No, help, help! Veruca, where does that chute go? Oh, that particular chute leads to, that's the garbage chute. But, I know that's the garbage chute, but where does the garbage chute go to? Oh, the garbage chute leads to the incinerator, the furnace. What? My Veruca is gonna be sizzled like a sausage and you think this is a joke? Oh, don't worry, they only light the incinerator only on Tuesdays. But Mr. Wonka, today is Tuesday. Oh, maybe they decided not to light it today? Maybe they're having a break day, who knows? But can I do something to help her? Absolutely. And conveniently, I now am able to open the gate door for you. How are you able to do it now? Okay, whatever. Be safe down there, Mr. Salt. Make sure you don't get into trouble. Ba ba da ba 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 da da ba da ba da ba da ba ba da ba da da ba ba da ba da ba da ba 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 ba. Veruca Salt, the little brute, has just gone down the garbage chute, and she will meet as she descends a rather different set of friends, a rather different set of friends, a rather different set of friends. A fish head, for example, caught this morning from a halibut, an oyster from an oyster stew, a steak that no one else would chew, and lots of other things as well, each with its rather horrid smell. Horrid smell. These are Veruca's newfound friends that she will meet as she descends. These are Veruca's newfound friends. And boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Another Oompa Loompa song? Absolutely. Do, 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 do. Ah, ah. Who went and spoiled her? Who indeed? Who pandered to her every need? Who turned her into such a brat? Who are the culprits? Who did that? The guilty ones. Now this is sad. Her dear old mum and loving dad. Ah! Ah! I told you, the culprits were her loving mum and dad. Mr. Wonka, Mr. Salt and his daughter Veruca have gone down the garbage chute. Don't worry, you make sure you go down into the garbage to make sure they don't get burned alive in the incinerator. Okay. And also, I won't need to check inside the incinerator because it's not on today, so I'll just be able to save them. Well, guys, Mr. Salt and his daughter Veruca are saved. The furnace is not on today, so they will be able to survive. Well, that's good news, I guess. It is, Mr. TV. Well, that's only 2 children left. My God, these kids are like disappearing like rabbits, I swear. Oh my God. Just follow me into the great glass elevator. Well, guys, this is my great glass elevator. So, this elevator is not like any ordinary elevator. This elevator doesn't just send you left, right, up, and this elevator doesn't just send you up and down. It also sends you left, right, long ways, slant ways, long ways, all the ways you can imagine. An elevator can't send you slant ways. Well, this elevator can, Mike TV. So, since there's only 2 children left, I feel like that it's time to give one of you kids a chance to choose our next room. Oh yeah, it's gonna be me. Well, Mike, what room are you gonna choose? Is there like a gaming place in this factory? I'm only interested in that. Go ahead, choose it. Ugh. Bing. Now, this elevator is gonna get really rockety. Whoa! Okay, don't worry, this elevator ride won't take too long. How long will this elevator ride be? Not too long, Charlie. I'm starting to lose my balance a bit. Could you send this elevator any slower? It's starting to shake. Yeah, like, are we gonna pass anything interesting? Yeah, let me see here. Oh, look, there's Fudge Mountain over there, and... Oh, that's... Rock Candy Mines, and... Ooh, that's a really good one. Exploding candies for your enemies. They're always useful. These rooms are absolutely terrific. I know, right? Well, we'll be arriving in the television room shortly. The elevator then stopped, and Charlie Bucket, Grandpa Joe, and the TV family stepped inside the great white television room. Ow, it's really blinding in here. Well, I recommend that you wear these glasses, Charlie. If you don't wear these, well, let's just say that your eyeballs get burnt. Oh, that's not good. Well, everyone, this is one of my most latest and greatest inventions. Wonka Vision, also known as television chocolate. Quick question. What is television chocolate? Great question, Mike. So, one day I was thinking to myself, what would happen if I sent a giant chocolate bar from one place to the other, and it ended up on a giant film screen? If people could do that with photography, then why couldn't I do it with chocolate? I will demonstrate this process to you shortly. Mr. Wonka, that makes no sense. You don't know anything about technology. You don't just send bigger pictures into TV screens. I know all about it. Mike, can you please just let Mr. Wonka say what he's saying? No, Dad. Technology revolves around bigger things. You know that in Zelda, Link doesn't send bars of chocolate into the TV, and besides, TV doesn't even exist in Zelda. Mike, you're mumbling again. But it is true, Mr. Wonka. Technology doesn't work that way, and you don't know anything about technology. That's the case. And besides, 9 atomic bombs would be what would happen if you mixed mass with matter. Mumbler! Please, Mike TV, I can't understand a single word you're saying. Please let me speak. Anyways, I will now show you the process of which television chocolate works. Oompa Loompas, bring in the giant Wonka bar. Here's the Wonka bar, sir. Thank you, Oompa Loompa 100. Now, this Wonka bar is going to be sent by television in a matter of 5 seconds. Wow! So, how are we going to send it by television? It's very simple, Charlie. Just press this guy. So, I'm just going to press this guy here now. Boop. It just disappeared. Exactly like that, Charlie. Now, this chocolate bar is now going to appear on the screen. Wow, that's absolutely brilliant. It just disappeared out of thin air. So where is it now? It's now traveling above our heads in tiny particles, wave particles, and all that sciencey stuff. Now, I'll show you what the chocolate bar now looks like after it's been sent by television. The sight was absolutely amazing. The Wonka bar was now inside the television set. It seems so real. It is real, Charlie. It's the same Wonka bar, but just shrunken down after being sent by television. Can I take it out of the screen? Absolutely, Charlie. Charlie can't take that out of the screen. It's just a picture. Scaredy cat? Go on, Charlie. Take it out. Wow! See, it's the same Wonka bar. That's absolutely brilliant. Can I even eat of it? Can I taste it? Absolutely, Charlie. It's the same bar, but it's only shrunken down. Delicious! That is something else. I know, Mr. TV. So now, think about it. You're sitting at home, and a Wonka bar comes on the TV and says, Wonka's chocolates, the best in the world. And the chocolate bar appears on the screen, and you can just reach out and take it. Isn't that just brilliant? So, Mr. Wonka, could you send, other things by television, like breakfast cereal, for instance? Oh, my sainted aunt, don't say that stuff to me. I mean, do you even know what breakfast cereal is made of? It's made from those little curly wooden shavings you find in your school pencil sharpeners. But could you send it by television if you wanted to? Well, of course you could. You could send anything by television. You could send French toast, pancakes, waffles, other chocolate bar brands. Anything. And how about people? Could you send people into the television? Why would I want to send a person into the TV? They would taste awful. And besides, I don't think that's possible. Don't you realize what you've invented? It's a teleporter to get me into video games. I love video games, and I'm dying to be in a video game in my life. I want it to be called Mike TV the Video Game. Mike, I think Mr. Wonka knows what he's talking about. No, he doesn't. He has no idea what limitless potential he has. I could absolutely become a major TV star just by pressing that button alone. Wait until all my friends back home in New York hear about this. Mike, don't even do that. Whatever. Ow! Mike, this isn't a good idea. Whatever. Oh no! Where did my son go? Well, Mr. TV, your son is now flying over our heads in small particles, set to arrive in the TV set any minute. Oh, God, but what if any part of him gets left behind? Well, that does happen sometimes. Hopefully it doesn't. I don't want Mike TV's trousers to appear and not his head. Let's just hope that all of him comes through. Oh my God, guys, I'm on TV now. Dad, aren't you so proud of me? Mike, we better get you out of that TV at once. Oh, look, he's all tiny now because he's in the TV. This isn't funny. My son is stuck in television. Well, that's always what I wanted, Dad. And besides, I won't be able to go to school anymore because I'll have my very own video game and be in my very own movies. And there's nothing you can do about it. Ooh, well, Mike, we have to get you out of there. Thankfully, an Oompa Loompa will be able to get us out of there now. Him out of there now, I mean. Ba-da-p, ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. The most important thing that we've ever learned, the most important thing we've learned as far as children are concerned is never let them near the television set. For better still, or better still, just don't install the idiotic thing at all. Ba-da-ba-da, ba-da-ba-da. Bada 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 ba bada ba bada ba bada ba bada bada bada. Never let them. It rots the senses in the head, it kills imagination dead, it cuts and clutters up the mind. It makes a child so dull and blind, so dull, he can no longer understand a fairy tale, a fairyland, a fairyland, a fairyland. His brain becomes as soft as cheese, his thinking powers rust and freeze, he cannot think, he only sees. Oh, forgetting little Mike TV, we very much regret that we will simply have to wait and see. We better just wait, we better have to wait and see if we can get him back to his normal height, but if we can't, it serves him right. Oh, somebody grab him, please. Yeah, don't worry, I'll leave you guys to that. Get me out of here. Please get me out of here. No, please don't. Please don't. Don't worry, Mike, I'm getting you out of here. I didn't mean to say get me out of here, please. I want to stay on TV. Well, thank heavens, he's completely unharmed. Unharmed? What are you talking about? He's only like 2 inches high. Well, unfortunately, Mr. TV, that's the best we can do for him. Will he always be tiny? Don't worry, Charlie. He'll probably be brought back to normal height as soon as we have him puff through the taffy puller. The taffy puller? Where the hell is that? Calm down, Mr. TV. It's just in the bubblegum room. Just go there, and you'll be able to get Mike TV stretched back to size. Oompa Loompa, please take Mr. and Mrs. T... Wait, is Mrs. TV here? Well, no. Oh, sorry, please take Mr. TV and his son Mike to the... take them to the taffy puller, please? Okay. Come along with me. Oompa Loompa number 41 will help you. Well, that's that. Well, let's just go on with the tour now, shall we? Okay. Well, there's still so much stuff left to see. Now, how many children are left? Mr. Wonka, Charlie is the only one left now. Wait, you mean you're the only one? Yeah, by the looks of it. What happened to the others? They all, got eliminated. Oh, my dear boy, that means you've won! You've won the tour, and I congratulate you from the start. Absolutely, yes. I congratulate you for everything. And from the start, well done. I knew you were going to be the one to win. You were the least rotten out of all of them. Well, thank you, Mr. Wonka. But where are we going to go to now? Well, since that you've won the factory tour, I'm gonna now, bring you to another room. Oh. Is he okay? Sorry, I keep forgetting that door is sort of invisible. Come in. Jing. So, Mr. Wonka, what room are we going to now? Oh, don't worry, we're going to a very, very special room. What kind of room? Let me see. Up and out. Wait, up and out? How is that a room? Well, it's not really a room. It's a way to get us out of the factory. Okay. Ding, 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 bong. We're going up. Yep, up and out. It pretty much says it on the button. Wait, what do you mean by up and out? We're going to be zooming out of the factory in no time flat. But wait, you mean that we're going to be shooting for the roof? Absolutely. But the ceiling is made of glass. This elevator could shatter into a million tiny pieces. Yeah, I know. But definitely that won't happen. Wow, the elevator actually didn't break into millions of tiny pieces. We're high above the air, though. Mr. Wonka, are you sure this is safe? Absolutely. This is definitely safe. But how high are we up from the ground? We're about, 100 feet off the ground. What? We could fall. No, we won't. Just so long as we're in the elevator, we won't fall out. Wow, you can see everything from here. Wait, I see 4 children down there. Well, of course you're going to see 4 children down there. They're the 4 children who got eliminated from the tour, remember? And they're returning home with their parents. Hey, yay, Mom. Going up that chocolate pipe was kind of fun. I got to lick chocolate on the way. Well, Augustus, as soon as we're getting home, I'm gonna start limiting sweets on you, okay? Okay, sure. Okay, we're back on the truck to Munich, Germany. Yeah, and please stop licking your fingers, Augustus. But I taste so good, Ma. Woo! Woo! Look, Mother, I'm way more flexible now. Well, at least you're not chewing gum anymore. Yeah, chewing that gum was a major mistake. Let me somersault back to Sydney, Australia. Wait for me, Violet. Daddy, I didn't get a squirrel and I fell down rubbish. Thankfully, you were able to clean me off. Well, Veruca, the world is more about giving you gifts. Is it? Absolutely, Veruca. From now on, I'm not going to spoil you anymore. I learned my lesson. I guess so, Daddy. Hey, look, there's a flying gas elevator up in the air. Could I get that? Veruca, the only thing you're going to get is love from your father, and that's final, okay? Okay. Back to London. Mike, when we go back home, there'll be no more video games. Well, I wouldn't say no more video games, but there will definitely be a limit to video games, okay? You have to go to school and get a good education, okay? Oh, Dad, I want to play video games. I mean, they're kind of my life. Yeah, but your life has caused you to become very, very tall? So what that I'm tall? I mean, I guess I'll be a good basketball player now. Oh, I guess so. Oh my god, did you see Augustus? He used to be very fat, now he's thin. And Violet is still sort of blue all over the place. Well, obviously Violet Beauregard is still going to be purple. I mean, she did chew that gum after all. And Veruca and her father are covered in garbage. And Mike TV is incredibly tall now. Every basketball player in the country will be trying to get him. Well, I guess it's about time that we left these 4 children behind. Besides, Veruca was able to get herself washed up from the garbage, and Augustus was able to get that chocolate all off him, so some of them don't have it so bad, right? Well, I guess you're right. Now, Charlie, I want to know where you live. I live there. You see that little house over there? Oh, I see it. I can't wait to meet your family. Sort of. My god, they've been along for so long. I wonder when they're going to be coming back. Oh my god! Whoa! Hi, Mom! Oh, hi, Charlie. Whoa! Wow, that elevator ride was certainly frantic. Hello there, my name's Mr. Wonka, the owner of the Great Chocolate Factory. Oh yeah, I've heard of you. My son tried to find a golden ticket for so long to enter your factory. Oh yeah, well, about that, I have a special surprise for Charlie. Ooh, what surprise is that? Come on, I want to hear. I'm giving Charlie the entire chocolate factory. You better be joking. That must be a joke. No way! Charlie, you're winning the entire chocolate factory. Yes, I've planned to give Charlie the whole entire factory. You see, the whole reason why I set up the whole 5 golden ticket contest was to see which child, would be the best at running my factory, and Charlie seems to be the only appropriate child. All the other 4 children were all nasty and spoilt. Charlie was the only good child, and I knew right away that he was going to be the one to win. Well, Charlie, how do you feel about winning my entire chocolate factory? Oh my god, I feel absolutely happy about it. I can't wait to become its CEO, and I'm going to be responsible for making chocolate candies all over the world when I'm an adult. Absolutely, Charlie. It's going to be amazing working in my fabulous factory. Yeah, it'll be amazing too, since my family will be able to come and help as well. Absolutely. I'll love to work with you in the factory, Charlie. Thank you, Charlie. Oh, I can't wait to work in your amazing chocolate factory, Mr. Willy Wonka. Oh, about that, you're not really allowed to bring your family. Why? Well, it's just because who would really want to run a chocolate factory with a family running over you like an old dead goose? I mean, who wants that? But I like my family, and I want them to be there for me. Sorry, kid. When you enter the work world, you kind of have to leave your family behind. They're no longer important. Then I'm not going with you. I want to be with my family. But look, Charlie, I am mega rich and I own the biggest factory in the world, and I didn't need a family. But riches isn't everything, Mr. Willy Wonka. Family is also important too. You can't forget about that. So no, if I can't bring my family to the factory, I'm not going. Okay, that's unexpected. Well, goodbye, I guess. Bung. Was that a good decision I made? Charlie, family is important. And besides, who cares about what big corporations think? And big CEOs? Besides, you'll be able to live with us. Yeah, and your family loves you more than anything in the world. Well, hopefully Mr. Bucket will be able to find a job now, so we won't be bankrupt anymore. Absolutely, Grandma Georgina. Months passed, and things got better for Charlie and his family. Mr. Bucket got employed in another toothpaste factory, and Mrs. Bucket decided to spend more time with Charlie to take him to have delicious ice cream. Thanks, Mom, this is the best. I love spending more time with you guys as a family. Though it is sad that I didn't win the chocolate factory because Mr. Wonka didn't allow me to bring you guys into the factory. No worries, Charlie. That was like 4 months ago. Don't worry. Yeah, I guess it was. Yeah, Charlie still thought about Mr. Willy Wonka even after 4 months of never seeing him. But then he will soon see him again. Oh, who are you again? Oh, I'm Charlie Bucket. Remember? The kid who won the 5th golden ticket and was able to tour around your factory, and I was the one who was supposed to win it. Oh yeah, I remember that. Well, yeah, you weren't allowing me to bring my family into the factory. Well, you see, it's difficult, okay? I had a rough relationship with my father. Wait, you had a rough relationship with your father? You never told me. It's the truth, Charlie. My father owns that dentist business place over there. Dentist. He's a dentist, you see, and he banned me off chocolate. Like, he never allowed me to have sweets at Halloween or eat chocolate or go trick-or-treating with other kids and eating Easter eggs. He never allowed me to do it, so I never really had a good relationship with him because I always had a deep fascination for candy. But then one day I ran away and said I would never return. And when I came back to the house was gone. Oh, that's sad, but it seems the house is now located in my town for some reason. Well, that's why I was coming here. I felt like I wanted to apologize to him. Yeah, I want you to reconcile your relationship with your dad. Family is important over everything. I guess you're right, Charlie. And so Willy Wonka met up back with his estranged father. Are you my son? Yes, Dad. Willy Wonka, your son? The Willy Wonka's father was Dr. Wilbur Wonka. As a dentist, he banned his son from ever eating candy and chocolate. Willy Wonka ran away because he had a deep fascination for making candy. They never saw each other for so many years. Well, it seems that your teeth need some flossing, so how about you sit up on this chair and I examine your teeth? Sure, Dad. Or Father, Papa, whatever you call dads. Let me see, yeah, you haven't been flossing a lot. Not surprising since you're working with chocolate. But I have been looking at your creations over the years, and might I say I am rather impressed. But Dad, I thought you said you hated chocolate. You banned me off it. I don't hate all chocolate, son. I do like it. I have looked at your inventions and, you know, I saw that day when you opened your famous chocolate factory. It was a big day. As Charlie waited in the background, he saw a brochure of the opening of the Willy Wonka chocolate factory. It's true, Willy Wonka. Your dad got a picture of this. The opening when the factory opened. Is that so? But Dad, I never thought you really cared about my candy dreams. I guess I was a bit too harsh on you. Want a hug? Absolutely. This is what I definitely need. Mm. Willy Wonka hugged his father, and Willy Wonka's father hugged his son. Charlie looked on in happiness. At least Willy Wonka's reunited now with his dad. And maybe his dad will be able to visit him at the chocolate factory from time to time. This gave Charlie another idea. Wait, how about I bring the 4 other kids to visit my chocolate factory from time to time, and I get to better know them? I get to know them better, and maybe become friends with them. Surely they've changed after 4 months. What Charlie said was true. Back in Munich, Germany, Mrs. Gloop stopped overfeeding her son so much food and candy. Well, Augustus, your new diet is going very well. I hope you're doing a lot of exercise. Yes, Mom. Right now I'm doing the jumping jacks, and I'm also going to do some squats. I might also do some push-ups, too. I might become a bodybuilder. Wow, that's awesome, Augustus, and I really love the amount of vegetables you're eating and meat. Yeah, I'm happy I don't force you into eating so much anymore. Yeah, I kind of prefer that too, Mom. I like how you've encouraged me to eat more food other than just chocolate, and now I share with other people as well. Back in London, England, Veruca's father stopped spoiling her. Well, Veruca, no, I'm only getting you a few things from now on. I am not going to spoil you anymore. That's okay, Daddy. Besides, I don't really want too much for my 11th birthday anymore.
You know, when my birthday comes along during Easter, I think I don't want 2 raccoons and 300 birthday cakes. I want, I don't know, to spend more time with you. Because you're always just so busy in your not working place that I want to have more time with you, you know? I think you work too much. I guess that's true, Veruca. Back in Sydney, Australia, Violet Beauregard stopped chewing gum so much and decided taking on different hobbies. Well, guys, Mom, I've decided to become a makeup artist. Well, that's an interesting change, Violet. I'm glad that you stopped chewing gum so much. It was actually really annoying. Yeah, I'm starting to realize that, chewing gum isn't bad. I think chewing it repeatedly, I started getting kind of bored of it, you know? It's just the same taste in your mouth all the time. Yeah, I like being a makeup artist now, just applying stuff onto my face. I might become a fashion designer when I'm older. Um, Absolutely, Violet, you do you. And finally, back in New York, Mike started taking up reading and saying instead of playing too many video games all the time. Well, Dad, we're learning a new book in school. We're reading a new book in school called Charlotte's Web. I think that's really interesting. Well, Mike, that's really interesting, and I'm really glad that you're back to your normal height now. Yeah, thankfully the doctor was able to fix it. I really love this book. I'm happy that I read more. I have a larger mind. That's great, Mike. On Christmas Eve, Charlie invited the 4 children and their families, alongside Willy Wonka and his father, to his house. Well, since my house is now built inside the chocolate factory, which is insane, I've decided to invite you guys to a special Christmas Day dinner. Hopefully redeem yourselves. Don't worry, Charlie, I'm already redeemed. Yeah, me too, we're all redeemed. Well, that's amazing. Hope you have a good time at the party. Christmas Day arrived, and as Charlie and the children received their presents, the great Christmas Day feast occurred. Oh my god, this turkey is so good. Could someone please hand over the mulled wine? Oh, here you go. What's your name? Well, Mrs. Beauregard, my name is Grandpa George. I'm one of Charlie's grandfathers. That's amazing. I'm Norman TV. What's your name? Grandpa George. Okay. Well, Father, I'm really glad that I'm back with you again. I know. It's great having a father-son reunion. Yeah, Grandma Josephine and Grandma Georgina were busy stuffing themselves with mince pies. It's been so long since we had mince pies. It brings me back so much nostalgia eating them back when I was a little kid. Those were the days. Yeah, Mr. Salt and Mike TV soon became best friends in baseball. What type of do you play baseball in New York, Mike? Well, Mr. Salt, I do, and I really enjoy it. Augustus and his mother decided to share with others instead of hogging all the food to themselves. Does anyone want some turkey? Besides Augustus. Yes, please. Oh, hi, Charlie. Hey, Charlie, could you please pass me over, that bottle of cranberry juice, please? Oh, here you go. Thank you. Hi, Charlie. Oh, hi, Veruca. I know we haven't really talked at all during the factory tour because I was just so busy with my spoiled nature, but I think I want to be friends with you. Yeah, me too. Yeah, and can I be friends with you too? Sure you can, Violet. Little did Charlie know that he would soon go on to marry one of these 2 girls. Our Charlie is making new friends, and our family is brought back together. William, isn't it just so brilliant, William? It sure is, Daphne. Yeah, it was a great Christmas all around, and everyone had fun. So in the end, Charlie Bucket won a chocolate factory, but Willy Wonka earned something even better, a family. And as for the 4 naughty kids, well, used to be naughty kids, they all went on to have amazing lives. Augustus did indeed become a bodybuilder and a strong man, and Violet did indeed become a fashion designer. And Veruca, well, she became a teacher, and as for Charlie, well, he became the CEO of the Willy Wonka Factory, just as I promised him.
And Mike, well, he became a librarian as well as an engineer. So, really interesting jobs. Well, if you're wondering about one of the two girls Charlie married, Charlie went on to marry Veruca, and I think the two are great co-workers. And I know the story isn't over, but I know for sure that one thing is absolutely certain. Life could have never been sweeter.
Hello there, it's Oompa Loompa 98 here, and I'm gonna sing you a song with the end credits. It is the end of the story. It is the end of the story. I hope you really enjoyed the story. Now I'm gonna show you another song. Doom. Willy Wonka, Willy Wonka. Everybody give a cheer, yay. It's not as he's modest, clever, and so smart. He barely can restrain it. With so much generosity that there's nowhere to contain it, to contain it, to contain. Willy Wonka, Willy Wonka, everybody give a cheer. Willy Wonka, Willy Wonka, he's the one that you're about to meet. Willy Wonka, Willy Wonka. He's a genius who just can't be beat. The magician and the chocolate whiz. The best darn guy who ever lived. Willy Wonka, here he is. The end. Hope you enjoyed.